Hey guys, Nate Tice here from the Athletic Football Show, back again with another edition of Wind the Clock, an untimed down version that we'll be doing on our YouTube channel. It's where I take one play from the NFL Sunday action and explain how it happened and why it worked. Today, going to be looking at a 3rd and 22 conversion from the Miami Dolphins in the fourth quarter that led to a score against the Bills and ultimately a victory. So let's jump right into it. On this play, 3rd and 22, you heard me correctly. You'll hear coaches say this is 3rd and a mile, might as well be. You see a soft coverage shell from the Buffalo Bills. They are running cover 2, Tampa 2, actually, to be more specific. What they're trying to do is they have 2 half-field players, these 2 safeties, and a Tampa player. This is the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds, who will be running down the deep middle. This is like the Brian Urlacher, who did this for years and years with the Bears under Lovie Smith and Rod Marinelli. On this coverage, they are trying to make you throw the ball underneath rallying tackles. 3rd and 22, we're fine giving up 10 yards. We're fine giving up 12 yards. We're fine giving up 17. Maybe you go for it on 4th down and kick a field goal, but anything's better than letting up a big play. Well, the Dolphins had other plans. The Dolphins here are in a bunch formation with a tight split from Jaylen Waddle. And this bunch formation, it's fine, and you can see how on the routes on it, they are running a corner by Tyreek Hill here, and then a 7 up. A 7 is a corner on the route tree, a traditional pass route tree. 7 is a corner route. All odd numbers are out-breaking routes, and even numbers are in-breaking routes. That's if you ever a 9 routes a go, but that's really one exception of this. On this play, what a nice little feature is from the Dolphins here is you see number 14, Trent Sherfield, running down the middle here. What that is doing is occupying Tremaine Edmonds. So when Edmonds runs right here, he's running to the deep middle. So it's just give another body. He'll run with anybody that's vertical. So in 14 here, when Trent Sherfield moves down here and comes back, he gets occupied. He gets held up right over here in the middle of the field. On the other side, you have Tyreek Hill. A lot of speed over here. And another feature of cover 2 is these guys are in cloud coverage. They are the flat defenders, these corners. And so you have this as a deep half, you have this as a deep half, you have this guy down the middle. You can start seeing where the voids of the coverage is. Cover 2, where you attack, are right over here, the hole shots. You'll hear corner pocket. It's not a harder throw, but those are the kind of soft spots against this coverage. Or dig areas about right here, and you'll see exactly what the Dolphins do to attack this cover 2. So when you have Sherfield occupying Edmonds, you have Tyreek Hill running this deep corner, which occupies this safety over here, holds him. That's a lot of speed coming at him. If you see on the replay, that safety is getting back. Deep half cover 2 safeties are taught to be as wide as the widest and as deep as the deepest. That's just a general rule. There's more nuance to it, but that is just a general rule in cover 2. Why this all matters is you see Jaylen Waddle looks like he is running a corner as well. Okay, he is selling this corner. So this Bills safety is also in the deep half. He's catching him. He's like, okay, you're running a corner. Wide is wide, deep is the deepest. Waddle has so much speed that he sells the corner, he head fakes, and then breaks back inside. He's running a 7 up route, selling the corner, widening that safety, and then hitting the middle of the field. So when you have Sherfield locking down the middle here, you have Tyreek Hill, locking down these 2 over here. So they're out of the play. So there's this huge voided field, voided area that Jaylen Waddle can run to. Tua Tagovailoa does a great job of getting the ball out right on time. It's a 7-step drop. And on this drop, 7-step, that's deep. That is a deep drop back concept. That's going to take some time. These are vertical routes. So on it, you can see the running back, chip help, and then release to the flat. So that's the underneath guy. That's the flat controller. And then you have the tight end over here, chip helping on this guy named, Von Miller. You want to give your left tackle a little bit of help. It's a deep route. So the tight end and the running back are technically in protection. If the Bills were to blitz here, that would be the running back's guy. If the nickel right here was to blitz, that's going to be the tight end's guy. But the Bills have only blitzed 3 times this entire season. So you're expecting soft coverage. So let's attack this soft coverage. So what these guys do instead of, being in pass protection is they chip help. So they chip help, give themselves give the pocket a little bit more time, give their tackles a little bit of relief. So Tua Tagovailoa can get the long drop back. Tua does a great job as soon as he hits the drop point of the drop, hitches once, and launches this ball into the middle of the field. And all this comes together that it's 3rd and 22, which is not usually where you were expecting to hit a shot play, but that's what the defense is not expecting either. They're like, oh, they're just going to get half back and maybe, kick a long field goal. So let's just play a safe coverage, rally, and tackle. The Dolphins, this is where all the speed, the Tyreek Hill, the Jaylen Waddles of the world, what they are doing is stretching this defense vertically to attack areas of the field like this. They're saying your soft coverage is not soft enough. You guys cannot get over the top. And Waddle has so much speed over here. He's able to hit this 7-up route in a very timely manner. He does not take a long time. He was already on that safety's toes, within 5 steps. He's already threatening them. And Tyreek Hill's speed over here on this corner is threatening this safety and taking him out of the play. You can see the safety. He runs to the half field and then he sprints over, tries to make a play on Waddle, and it's just too late. Again, this is a huge conversion for the Dolphins. 3rd and 22. They took what should be an advantage play for the defense and they turned it into a big explosive play for the offense. It was a great play design, understanding your situation. It's quote unquote a safe play with 7-step drop back with 7-man protection. And also you have checkdowns. If this didn't work, okay, just check it down, live to play another day. But instead, Tua knew when to be aggressive, hits the play, huge conversion, huge first down, leads to a score, and leads to a Dolphins win. My name is Nate Tice. I'm glad you guys joined me for Wind the Clock, the untimed down version. I'll be doing this every week on our YouTube channel. Please make sure you subscribe. I'll see you all next week.